Hey, good afternoon. Jared Gibbons here with Sun City. I was going to shoot you a couple of videos on the Distinctive Series home sites that are opening up this round. So I'm going to flip the map around and kind of give you some orientation of where we're building on Phase 26B, the home sites that I sent to you. All right, so turning the map over, if you've been keeping up with me as far as where the home sites have been, this area right here has been where Phase 26 is continuing on. This spot right here is about approximately where I'm showing, and I'm showcasing these home sites right here on Destiny Drive. So I'm across the lagoon here to showcase these home sites that'll be showing up are going to be home sites 331, 330, and 329. They're right here at the edge of the lagoon here. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll show you where. All right, so to give us some orientation, this is Dreamscape Drive that we're heading down this way is where the majority of the home sites in 26A were sold. Dreamscape Drive connects all the way around, and I've driven all the way up until where we've got it paved, which is that X marks the spot, which is right where they've got it paved up in this area. So where I'm standing on is going to be Echelon Series home sites, all the way up until where it splits right over here, and then it goes into Scenic Series that kind of wrap around. They will wrap around until we come over to this home site here on Daisy Lane, which is where the new Distinctives are looking at. So what I'm looking across the lagoon here, and again, they don't have it paved over there, so I'll have to walk over here for us, but this is where that berm splits off for Daisy. So it's not the first home site in, but it's home site 1, 2, and 3 on in. But I wanted to show you from the backside, you know, kind of your perspective from the lagoon, and what would be from, I guess, would be kind of like the frontage of the home site. All right, to give us some opposite perspective, over this direction here, this is, that red truck is my truck where I just was taking video number 1 from. This is lagoon from the backside. I'm actually standing on the first home site in from the berm on Daisy Lane, which is not yet released. Typically the first one on a phase line is gonna get released closer to last. So home site, this second one in, so we've got home sites 1, 2, and 3 that are moderately identified by the swales in the land. They've done a very, very rough grade on these to identify the approximate site of the pad as well as rough utilities. You can see over here they've started to pave the road here. So we've got home site number 1, 2, and 3 in from the berm. Kind of give you an idea of what the frontage and backside would be looking at. Again, you can see how the properties have been somewhat marked with utilities here in the front, but it's very, very early in the phase to actually show you property pins and so on. They haven't gotten that far out, but this is the approximate location and kind of the surrounding area. All right, so the last 2 home sites that I wanted to kind of showcase, the home sites that we were just at are at the tip of this Dreamscape Drive where we were looking at these, you know, these ones over here on the other side of this lagoon. Last couple of home sites I want to look at are just the end of Phase 25. We're looking at home site 905 and home site 906. So I'm going to turn the camera around and showcase those are also available for this round of Easy Offer. All right, guys, so to give you some orientation, we've got the mailbox kiosk here, as well as this is Dreamscape Drive, the intersection of Dreamscape Drive, and we're currently standing on Crane Court. So the home site that we have available coming up is the next to this one here in frame. This is going to be our corner unit here. So you can see underground plumbing located here. And the berm straight back is well overhead high with landscaping all the way across it. So this home site's really attractive in that you've got a corner home site that's typically going to be a little bit larger in size. Again, you're backing up to a berm here. I would say just the tip of the berm, if you're standing flat on the ground, is going to be at least 6 foot tall. The entrance off the back side is just right across this way. So outside your driveway, you're, you know, inside 60 seconds, you're outside of the community. So looking at your frontage from the curve, again, this is Dreamscape Drive heading down, kind of curves around. And the next home site I'm going to showcase is over here on the back side. It's going to also be a somewhat corner home site butting up to the mailbox kiosk over here. And the back side of it's going to have some nice wetland preserve. So I'm going to stop the recording and I'll show you that one. All right. So again, here on Crane Court, heading this direction all the way towards where it intersects here with Dreamscape Drive. You've got our corner home site here that'll have some nice shrubbery that's gonna give it some privacy between here and the mailbox kiosk. Again, you have a nice size home site with the dense wooded backdrop. Be extremely private over here on this corner. On the back side, again, it'll be dense wooded area. This marking utilities here, and then headed back all the way to the back side. As I'm kind of walking down, you'll see where the home sites are finishing, or excuse me, where the homes are finishing so that they sit on the home site. So all of this back to the silt fence is going to be fully sodded. I would say the home might finish in this neighborhood, which is going to give you a nice sodded area backdrop here. And again, you'll have a dense area for woods. Hey, thanks so much for joining me. Again, Jared Gibbons. My cell phone is 843-422-5851. If there's anything I can do for you, have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.